Welcome back to Cosmeholics Anonymous. I am your favorite new mom, first time mom, super mom, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is 5 baby products I wasted my damn money on. Like, honestly, when you're a first time mom, you literally think you need everything, and I have to say, oh, who calling me? I'm recording. I'm gonna have to call you back.
Okay.
Or you call me back because I'm I'm horrible.
Okay. Tell your followers and say what up. It's like, because your birthday's what, on tomorrow, right?
No, bitch.
Or the 29th?
The 29th.
Yeah, okay, because I have a half day tomorrow, and then I'm off, like I'm done work. So I'm going to come tomorrow and then leave Friday. Yeah, if I come next week, I can stay longer. But I'll come after your birthday. I'm trying to respect, all that.
No.
Some birthday love.
There's no birthday love, and my vagina's still broken. Goodbye.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Bye, love you.
Love you. As I was saying before Janae really interrupted me, I want to talk about 5 products I bought because when you're a first time mom, you think you need everything, Some people will suggest things for you and you'll go out and buy them anyway. But like, a lot of the shit you don't need. Like, honestly, I've spent so much money on Salem. It's ridiculous. At first, I didn't buy her a lot of clothing because I figured she'd grow pretty fast, and that she grew fast as hell. She did not get to wear everything that she owns, and I was gonna donate the stuff, but then I decided to keep her onesies and stuff anyway, just in case I do have another girl, then I don't have to shop. But let's talk about these 5 products that I could care less about, and don't waste your money on them, okay? I'm here to help. So let's get it shit poppin'. So this first thing I didn't actually buy, it was gifted at my baby shower. I have to say, I'm actually thankful I didn't have to use this. There's mixed reviews on this product. So this is Penitent. It's basically diaper rash cream. Oh my god, I have to do 6 items because there's something I gotta tell y'all about. Oh my gosh, I need to give you guys the scoop, the DL, the 411, okay? So this is just a medicated cream that you can get at Shoppers Drug Mart or anywhere that they sell baby products. You can get this cream, but what I found was that at the hospital, they made sure that they put like Vaseline inside of the diapers, and they usually advise this because that's what has been happening for years and years and years. People put the Vaseline in the diaper so that it doesn't irritate the baby's skin. But diapers are not being made the same way they used to be made, and so the newer diapers, especially size 1 to 2, size newborn to 2, they have a line on them that turns blue once there's pee in the diaper. And so if that line is blue, then you need to change your baby's diaper. If the line is yellow, then you don't have to change the baby's diaper. Sometimes it's poop and no pee, but usually if the baby's peeing, usually if there's poo, there's pee as well. Because you have that indicator line there, your baby's not going to be sitting in a diaper for a long periodically time, okay? For you to not change the diaper, for the baby to get diaper rash, then some babies are just naturally irritated with however they make the diapers, and so that's why some moms opt to use cloth diapers, like my sister. I found that when I was using the Vaseline on her pores were clogging still, and I started to see some irritation shortly after we brought her home from the hospital. So I was like, fuck this, I'm not using Vaseline. Let's see how she does without Vaseline, because my other sister said she doesn't use anything. And so that's what I did. And guess what? Diaper rash free, okay? My baby has not suffered any skin irritations that are regarding the diaper. Don't buy diaper rash cream unless you need it. Like I said, this was gifted to me, but honestly, we didn't use it at all. It still has the seal on it because we didn't open it because we were using Vaseline. I think you should start with Vaseline if you see that the baby is irritated. If the Vaseline doesn't work, then take it up a notch to the Penitent. But don't use something like this because it is medicated. Don't use something like this on your baby's skin unless it's absolutely necessary. So I'm actually really glad I didn't use this because this next product that I used irritated my baby's skin and had her feeling like a scaly alligator, okay? I will be right back. This is Live Clean Baby Lotion. Listen, Linda, okay? Let me tell you something about this product. This is the Soothing Oatmeal Relief, okay, with, I never know how to say this, with colloidal oatmeal and chamomile. This is one of the more natural products on the market. 97% plant derived, phthalate free, paraben free. and it tells you all the ingredients on the back. So we were using this to lotion Salem. First we were using the Johnson & Johnson, and then we're like, we want to try something else. So we decided to try the Live Clean, because we bought Live Clean shampoo and also Live Clean body wash and bubble bath. It's like a 2-in-1 thing. And so we used that, and then after we bathed her, we used this. We noticed that Salem was like screaming after bath time, and I'm figuring it's just because she's cold. Until one day, Shooter decided that he was going to use this lotion, and Shooter put this lotion on his face, and his skin turned red as fuck, and his skin was burning him. And I was like, oh my god. I used it on my hands before. I've never had an issue. I never put it on my face because I'm a lady and I use certain things for my face. This is not one of them. Anyway, it's supposed to be hypoallergenic and it's pediatrician tested. It says all this stuff on the label. Salem had a dry patch of hair in the front of her head, but not anywhere else. So it wasn't like cradle cap, or if it was, cradle cap was like a really mild condition or whatever. Really mild. What's that word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. Anyway, she had a really mild cradle cap or something. It's just like a super dry patch right here on the crown of her head and nowhere else. And so we would put this on her head because I figured it would be good to like heal that scabby area. And it was totally fine to use this on her head, but I was also using it on her skin. And it's lotion, so you're supposed to use it on her skin. You're not supposed to use it in her hair because it was making her hair really greasy, but I needed that dry patch to go away. So, like I said, she was screaming and we didn't know why. And so Shooter used it on his face. His face turned red. It was bumpy and like really irritating him. And he's like, oh my god, well, we're putting this on the baby. It must be irritating her. And I started to notice that her skin was really, really, really dry. And I'm like, why does it feel like this? Like her skin felt like there was an entire scab all over her skin. And so we're using the Live Clean body stuff like in the bath, and now we're using this after the bath, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? And so as soon as we realized that it was burning him, we're like, okay, we're not going to use it on her skin anymore. And I had to find something to combat the dryness of her skin. Like, it was so rough. You guys would not believe that this was baby skin, because I'm just like, babies are supposed to be smooth. And the only places that it wasn't, her legs were really especially dry, but the only places that it wasn't dry was like her bum, because I wasn't using it, and her tummy. Like, certain parts of her body weren't as dry. It was more so her limbs that really didn't take a liking to the lotion, because I used it on her tummy and stuff. I think because her skin was being irritated, and then putting this on top of the irritation, not knowing her skin was irritated, I'm just thinking her skin's like super dry, you know? So I keep putting this on her, not realizing that this is just burning her skin off. Like, it was literally burning the child's skin off. And so I switched out, and I'm going to show you the product in my 5 products I love. But I really had to rectify that. Now her skin is silky smooth, baby. So this is a product I regret buying. I'm so pissed off that it hurt my baby, and I felt so bad after, because I'm like, oh my god, I was putting this eco-friendly ass product on her and it was hurting her. Like, no. So that product is a dub. And so I ended up Googling it, because I'm like, you know, there's forums for everything mom. Like, if you're a new mom, a first time mom, you can literally Google anything and you'll find an answer for it. If you're experiencing it, don't think you're alone, because you're not. So I Googled this lotion in particular and asked about, and like saw if anybody else was inquiring about it, and they certainly were, and they realized it's not a good time for their baby, and so some people stopped using it, and that's actually where I learned to try something else as well. So the next product that I not regret buying, because I wasn't there when it was purchased, but that I have not used, and I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Girl, why is this a thing? The mommy hook, boy, bye. I sent Shooter to the store for particular items one day. Him and my mom went to Walmart together, and he came home talking about, I got you this, okay? I was like, what am I gonna do with this? It's called a stroller assistant, the mommy hook. It is the one and only. There's definitely more than one of these on the market. I'm sure you can find this for cheaper, but this is the OG one. I think it's like 10 bucks. Waste of money, because realistically, if your bags are hanging right there, they're going to irritate you when they're swinging back and forth between you and the stroller. The undercarriage is where you put your shopping bags. You don't need this mommy hook thing. I don't know why anybody would even buy this. It's literally a giant bike hook. Like, what? So I've not used this. As you can see, it's still in the package, and he bought me this like I think the first week that I brought Salem home. Salem is 3 months, turning 4 months next week. Like, or next week? No, not next week. A week and a half from now, she'll be 4 months. And I've not taken this out of the package. So that should tell you that this is a definite waste of money. Maybe you find it useful. I need something else for my stroller. I need to get a cup holder for my stroller, like an accessory for the top, because this ain't it. Okay, this can't hold my water bottle, and my stroller doesn't have one of those, so I'm gonna buy the attachment for it. But this mommy hook is just a waste of freaking money. I don't know why anybody would buy this. Matter of fact, I should try to bring this back to Walmart. Next item on my list is the D&Co Pop Pacifier. Girl, I was so mad that I wasted my money on this, because this was $15, okay? And I bought it because I thought the way it worked was that it was like this. Okay, I'm gonna zoom for you. It looks like this. Sorry, there's makeup on it right now because I had it on my little thing. I thought it was gonna be like this, right? I thought it was gonna stay out somehow when I was purchasing it, and that if it falls out of the child's mouth, then it pops down like this. But it literally stays like this. The problem with this is that it doesn't stay like this in Salem's mouth. I thought it stayed like this until it fell out, and then it would just pop down like this so that it would never touch the ground if it fell, but that's not how it works. And so it was just a waste of money, because I found that I couldn't even remove, once I give it to Salem, she can't latch onto this because it's so short. And so I literally have to like pull it through, which defeats the purpose. I literally have to pull it through like this. As you can see, that's not how it's supposed to be. For it to work, for her to be able to latch onto it. But if she spits it out, it's not going to pop back into place because it's all stuck in the front. So this was a complete and utter waste of money, and obviously you can't return a soother. So I was screwed with that, but I learned that the hard way. I thought it was cute. I loved the lime green color, like the neon green. I thought it was such a pretty soother, but I learned that it can't work for my child. This is more for, I think, newborns. But the thing didn't say that. Like, it didn't say the age that it used to stop it, and Salem's only 3 months, but her mouth can't latch onto this small ass soother. It's like ridiculous. So total and utter waste of money. $15 for a soother is ridiculous anyway. I don't know why the fuck I bought it. I was shopping on this website, and I was trying to get the free shipping, and that's why I just included one more thing to to get myself to free shipping, and that's how I ended up with this damn thing, and I'm not happy about it. Serve me right. I have to include this on this list of products I hate for babies. This is a CoSleeper. You can't really see the whole thing, but I bought it at Babies R Us. I bought it at Babies R Us for like $60, I think, because I wanted Salem to sleep in the bed with us safely. And then I realized the way I sleep with her is safe anyway. You know, I don't have any worries about my co-sleeping habit with Salem. But this is when her dad was still sleeping in the bed with us. And so, yes, I didn't kick the man out of the room. I kicked Shooter out of the room so that me and Salem could sleep peacefully. There's just not enough space. When we move, I'm going to buy a California King so that we can all share the bed. But right now, with the queen size bed, it's just not a thing because I always have to switch sides to feed both boobs. A long story anyway. So CoSleeper was a complete and utter waste of money. I'm thinking maybe when I travel with Salem, the CoSleeper might come in handy. But as of right now, it's collecting dust. Salem doesn't sleep in that CoSleeper. She sleeps right beside me. And the CoSleeper is silly because realistically, like the way it's so big, I thought it was a lot smaller. It's so big that it's just like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this on the bed? It's not comfortable, you know? And either way, it's inconvenient because I'm gonna have to get out of the bed, take her out of the CoSleeper, put her on my boob, and she's gonna fall asleep on my boob. I'm gonna put her back in the co-sleeper. She's gonna wake up. It's gonna be a horrible cycle. I ain't got time. It's really hot in here. It's a waste of time, and I'm just not here for the co-sleeper. And so that is one of the items I actually regret buying, because like I said, it was $60 and I don't use it. Also, I spent quite a bit of money on my nursery, and I don't use my nursery for Salem because she sleeps in my room. So we don't spend a lot of time in the nursery together, but still I love the atmosphere of the nursery, so I don't mind that I did the nursery. But it's the first time mom thing. It's like you're just getting to know how it is to be a mother, and so when you have your second child, you're not going to do a nursery the way you did the nursery the first time, just because you know what you need now. Also, I don't regret doing the nursery simply because it's all about the experience. It's your first baby. Everything's really exciting. You get to paint, you get to bond with your husband. Like, you can do a lot of different things when you're doing a nursery, and so, or when you're having a baby for the first time. So I don't regret doing the nursery. I just realized that I didn't have to spend as much money as I did because I don't really use it. Like, I stopped using my breast pump. I don't think my breast pump was bad buy, but I stopped using it because it's just more convenient for me to just feed her directly from the breast rather than pumping at whatever time it is during the day so that there's enough milk in the fridge for Shooter to feed her later. I'm home. I could feed the baby. Like, it's not a big deal. I prefer to feed her. So pumping is an ixnay, but I wasted a lot of money on buying extra storage bottles for pumping. I think in the future, as Salem is older, I'll probably pump more as I'm weaning her off the breast, but as of right now, I ain't pumping. So the last and final thing that I think is a total waste of money is the grooming kit that you buy, or the safety first kits. You literally only need the thermometer, so just buy a thermometer. You don't need to buy the grooming kit. I've never used the grooming kit. I don't even cut Salem's nails. I just let her scratch herself because honestly, it's so risky cutting them. Like, I don't want to snip her fingers. Like, nope, she can just scratch herself. Like, it's totally fine. She doesn't complain about it. She's not hurting. It usually happens like in her sleep anyway, and it's not like she's gushing blood. Like, it's just a little scratch here and there, and they heal just fine in a couple days. So I don't think the nails is a big deal. They've had nails since they were in the womb, and they were completely fine in there. So grooming kits are definitely a waste of money. All you need is a thermometer, and yeah, other than that, I will show you guys my 5 favorite items that I've purchased, and that will be in another video. I think I'll probably film it after this one. I just gotta go downstairs because it's super hot. I need to turn my AC on like now. Okay, I love you all, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.